if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you an after Christmas clean with me. This clean with me was the day after Christmas Day. All of our company had left. Half of them were not supposed to leave yet, but that is a story for another time. But anyway, I found myself in an empty house with, well, not really empty. My kids were sleeping and my husband was at work and I couldn't sleep anymore, so I decided I'd get off my butt and I'd clean. So come along with me while I clean my house and you can see the fallout of Christmas. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Danielle. I am a full-time high school counselor and my husband and I have 3 boys. So our house is pretty much always chaotic. But if you like cleaning motivation videos, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, click on the little bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. Also, head on over to Instagram and check out my page over there. I am trying to get better about posting on several different platforms. I have started a TikTok. I currently have 1 TikTok. So, but if you would go show some love over there as well, I would appreciate it. So let's jump straight into the cleaning. As you saw, I already straightened up the living room. Now I am moving into the dining room and the kitchen. So for the dining room, I'm going to go ahead and scrub this table and get it broken back down so that it's just the size that we need it to be for just us.
Your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides?
So now I'm moving on to the kitchen where I have a bunch of dishes to do. I have already gotten the counters cleared off, so once I get the dishes done, I'll go ahead and wipe down the counters with some Mrs. Meyer's. I can't remember the exact scent name, but it smells like pine. It might just be called pine. I don't know. Just to let you know, I despise these voiceovers. I kind of feel like an idiot when I do this sometimes. But so I'm trying to kind of approach it as more of like a, hey, let's have a conversation, as opposed to, hey, Danielle, you have to have perfectionism. Like, don't screw it up. Although sometimes I look at these videos and I wonder why I'm doing things the way I'm doing them. So maybe I should just kind of critique myself the entire time. Like, damn it, Danielle, what are you doing? So, funny story about the damn it, Danielle. See, when I was a kid, I was into so much stuff. I mean, when I say kid, I mean like toddler, to the point that my parents were always saying, damn it, Danielle. So when I went to preschool for the first time, they asked me what my name was, and I looked at them in a daycare at a church and said that my name was Dammit Danielle. So that is now one of my dad's favorite stories to tell. So, but yeah, that's that. So we're just gonna go ahead and go back to cleaning. I'm gonna finish up the dishes and all that good stuff.
Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, I just wonder. What's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And
Alright, so now I'm moving into the playroom where you will see a couple of new additions to include a Blue's Clues tricycle, a Blue's Clues chair. Obviously, Caden is currently into Blue's Clues. It's just Blue's Clues and Coco Melon everywhere in my house. Also, ignore the big blue slide that's just randomly sitting in a playroom. So the slide is part of a rather large swing set that Santa brought, and like so many of us throughout the country, this Christmas Eve was like the coldest one we've had since 1989, and Santa decided he was not going to put that swing set together outside in the dark. So a portion of it was put together in the house, and then he left it for us to put together the rest on a warmer day. So the slide sat in my house for, I think, 3 days before my husband got out there and put the rest of the swing set together. Alright, so now we are moving upstairs to the bedrooms. My bedroom wasn't too bad. There was just some shoes and clothes that had gotten dumped over the last 2 days where we were too busy. Or not that we were too busy, we were spending time with family, which was more important to us than keeping the house clean. So things went a little to the wayside. So I'm just going to pick all this up and kind of quickly make the bed and vacuum the floors and everything.
Try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in. Till I met you, I was feeling lost. But you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try but don't succeed, yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me, the one who saves me.
I'm trying my best to hold on. It's not easy, but I'm feeling stronger with you. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood.
Sometimes I can't see, but it feels like.
So this blanket that I am putting on the bed is a 15-pound weighted blanket that my mother-in-law, which I hate the term mother-in-law, by the way, I call her Mumsy. So if I talk about Mumsy at any point, just know that's my husband's mom. So she bought me this weighted blanket, and it has been like the best purchase ever. I don't sleep with my sheet anymore. I sleep under that weighted blanket, and I sleep better than I have ever slept in my life. My husband's a little irritated by it, but you know what? He'll get over it.
I'll give you my everything. It's not much, but it's all I have.
You know we could run to a place where we belong, but I need you there with me to go on.
Alright, so now I'm moving into Caden's room, which if you watch my videos is kind of out of order. I think I almost always do Grayson's room first, but Grayson's room was the worst, so I wanted to put it off till last. So in Caden's room, you're going to see a whole bunch of mattresses. You're going to see an extra mattress that we pulled out of the attic, along with this little travel mattress. This thing right here is pretty awesome. We bought it for Caden when we traveled to Louisiana. So for those of you who don't know, my youngest son, who's 3, has Down syndrome. He's kind of developmentally probably closer to a 2-year-old, even though he's about to be 4 in February. He's just now kind of starting to pick up speech and stuff like that. But we don't feel comfortable having him on like a full-size bed that's raised up off the floor. So when we traveled to Louisiana for Thanksgiving, we purchased this to take with us. We didn't want to use a playpen because he's too big for a playpen. He can crawl out of it with no issue and potentially get hurt. So we bought this and it was definitely worth it. So on this particular night, we had so many people in the house. It was the 5 of us plus my husband's parents and his younger sister, my parents, and then we briefly had our neighbors, 2 boys with us because they had a slight emergency and had to go to the hospital. Thankfully everything was fine, but we ended up having 5 little boys in this one room on Christmas Eve to make sure nobody saw Santa come in. So that's why we had all this extra stuff. Also, if you are interested in that little travel mattress, I will try to link it down below. I got it from Amazon and it came with the sheets and everything. Hopefully it is still available and I can actually put the link below. So also, if you are randomly seeing, glimpses of gray underneath my sweatpants, that is actually a pair of shorts. Because your girl is 5'8" and has the inseam the same as her 6-foot-tall husband, and sweatpants are too short for me. So I always wear shorts under them, and then I just kind of sag a little because I can't stand for sweatpants to be a little short. So yeah, that's a pair of shorts. It's not my underwear.
Now say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you.
Oh look, more Blue's Clues and Coco Melon. And for some reason, Caden is only obsessed with Coco Melon, Wheels on the Bus. And that song probably plays 100 times in my house. He sings every word to it. Some of it he can actually pronounce, some of it he can't. But he gets his point across and that he wants wheels on the bus. So maybe at some point I can catch him doing his little song and dance to Wheels on the Bus and post it over on my Instagram and TikTok and stuff for everyone to see, because it is the cutest thing ever. I'm not partial to him at all. He's just adorable. Everybody says so.
I did a lot of bad things, and never did I give in. Just 'cause the thought of being vulnerable made me feel less than I am. I have never felt home till you entered my door. Choose. The best thing I did, and I want you to know, was letting you in. From that moment I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss. 'Cause here in your arms I can finally let go. The rest of the world is outside when you make sure I'm all you've missed. Baby, it takes just one kiss. Many years have gone by. Many tears have.
And we have finally made it to the disaster that is Grayson's room. Evidently, Grayson decided that he was going to, by himself, open every single Christmas present that he got. And his idea of opening it was just ripping the boxes, ripping the plastic. There was just cardboard and plastic and instructions and toys everywhere. That's why I put it off till last, because I really didn't want to clean his room.
I had done to be true. Yeah, that's the thing about you. The best thing I did, and I want you to know, was letting you in. From that moment I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss. 'Cause here in your arms I can finally let go. The rest of the world is outside when you make sure I'm all you've missed.
So my two youngest kids are like night and day when it comes to how they sleep. So Caden, the little one, he's the type of child that he does not want anything but a pillow in his bed. If you have any sort of toy, it can be the tiniest little toy, he will throw a fit and he will chunk it out of his bed. Meanwhile, Grayson wants to sleep with 50 million puppets and 3 million little figurines, and he doesn't care. I literally went into his room one night and had to move him because he was covered in toys. There were toys surrounding him. So I had to like gently shove him to the side and then move all the toys off his bed without waking him up. That's just kind of how we do things around here. Also, side note, every stuffed animal is called a puppet in my house. Not just legit puppets. Any stuffed animal. If it's a stuffed animal, it's a puppet. And it has been for almost 12 years now. Because for some reason, my oldest son got it into his head that all stuffed animals were puppets. And it just stuck, and we've been calling stuffed animals puppets for almost 12 years now.
Lying awake with the sound of an emptiness you left behind. Trying to sleep, but the silence is haunting this room every night. Oh, I wish the sun would rise and see the clouds pass by. I didn't want to say goodbye to you, but you're gone.
So like I said earlier, I saved Grayson's room for last. So this is it for the cleaning for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. I would love it if you would check out some of my other videos, and also, make sure you are subscribed and you've clicked on that bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. I am trying my hardest to set the year off right and really dedicate my time to my channel, so I would greatly appreciate your support. Thanks, and have a good night.